stop and start clear. Come on, let's go. We are halfway through, not over yet. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Fast signal is picking me up.
This fucking game.
Go, go, go.
Oh, just turn.
Love them cold tires.
Didn't even think of that, to be honest. I just went at it. But they should have been alright because it's just hot lap. I thought with hot lap they started optimal. I've just never done Catalunya at all on this game. This feels way different. What the fuck? And this car still kind of scares me a bit. It's got a lot of oversteer. But yeah, I still had the pit issue, man. I was doing my career just before, and I was playing for like 20 minutes before I put the stream up. Went into pits, went to take fuel on. Couldn't take fuel on. Could do me driver swap and shit, but
275 to 285 CI fine to big good running tabs. We'll have to jump on a share play on something with you to sort out the pit issue. It sounds like you are not setting up the pit strategy alright.
Oh, I don't even know how to set a pit strategy. I've got fucking, like, when I'm going in and I've got the pit strategy number, it's just always set on 1. But the fuel to add is, like, blacked out. There was another time I did, like, I know I did a race the other day and I added fuel, like, when I had to, but I just couldn't figure out how much fuel meant what. and like when I had the pit window open, all three things were available, like tyre change, driver, fuel. So I should have done all three in one hit, yeah. But all I did was the driver and the tyres, and I wasn't able to put fuel on. I went back into the pits, very next lap, tried again, couldn't do it. Just drove straight through. And then I quit. It was like I'll just practice, get my track rating up. Practice on tracks that I haven't practiced on.
When you both on and got a spare mineral run, you threw it in the setup.
No worries. Do it on the weekend or something. I'll just keep doing the challenges and like hot laps and shit. It still gets my rating up, and I actually had a proper multiplayer race last night at the end of the stream. I did alright too. Started 16th and finished 10th or 9th, I think. It was hectic, especially the start. Got to start treating this track more like I do on Gran Turismo. I'm noticing the more I turn in and accelerate at the same time, the car just kind of get up and goes. Oh.
Nice work.
I'm gonna try and I got my safety rating up a few times, but like at the same time, man, like even with the AI, I've had some run-ins that aren't my fault, and I get the safety rating every time. I think the most I gained in a race was like 4, but at the same time had 2 or 3 issues that would have lost me points. As you can see, my OBWP is pretty high. Constantly been getting fucking cautions and shit. But trust is getting there too. God, this car sounds incredible in this game.
I am pretty sure they retire pressures, sir. Know much about cars, do you?
Nah, not in real life, bro. Fuck all. I'm not one of those guys. But the colour, I'm pretty sure, is the actual warmth of basically, and they're staying in.
I was talking to South Oz.
It looks like PSI. I think the colour is the temperature, which, as I said, because it's on hot lap, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I'll look at the settings. Like I think like when you go onto hot lap, it specifically says it's like a. It's like the equivalent of doing practice in Gran Turismo, because it's like static settings or something.
The color tells you if the tires are happy or not.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So what is it? Enabled hot lap, time of day when you. Yeah, so in hot lap mode, you'll experience a free practice session hunting for the fastest lap. The car will start before the finish line to allow the best launch down the main straight. This is the wording. Conditions are static and reset at the start of each new lap, leaving the track will invalidate the time. So the time doesn't change. The temperature of the car, track, anything doesn't change. It's just all optimal. where I think whereas like, yeah, so this one is like the tyre temp is in this, and this is like the real hot lap thing. You've got 2 laps, like not including your out lap. So on your out lap, you've got to warm them up, and then it's basically your 2 combined times. It's a pretty good mode, that. Hot stint, similar thing, but it's like over.
You want green for sure. I just thought it funny that some muppet thinks 28 degrees Celsius is a good tire temperature. Sure.
Yeah, true. 28 degrees. I don't even think it was that. It was like 26 point something. Fucking, yeah, it says PSI. It is hard to tell from here. But yeah, I know fuck all about cars, mate. Imagine it's too little. You can do a fucking 24-hour endurance race.
Sorry, I did mean sigh. Yes, I know quite a bit about cars for a living. I make drag race engines.
Oof. What do they call them? Fucking, I can't even remember what they call them anymore. Fucking, fuck. Top fuel dragsters? Something like that. High octane top fuels. Fucking done. Well, Catalonia's not bad. Did that get me fucking track rating up? Where is it? Catalunya. All these
Car experts don't get temperature and pressure mixed up.
All the year things between the tracks is really frustrating. Like, I assume that means they got different layouts too. Yeah, I don't get why there's so many different versions of each track. So what do I do with that one? Oh, that's right, it'll be my stats. No, in my rating. Track competence.
Okay, mate, have a nice day, fella.
Barcelona. Come on, guys. Just, who cares? Suzuka. I know that one. So does this have to be GT4 then? Again?
Jester, you're in a tennis tournament tonight and you're practicing with the squash racket. Don't you get the games mixed up?
Not really, no, because this one requires a hell of a lot more both brake and throttle control. So the translation over to Gran Turismo basically is that I'll be more cautious. But I'm going to be on it, don't worry. 40 minutes, I'll be on it.
They feel the same?
No, they don't feel the same at all. Now that I've got the wheel settings set up in terms of the way how much input I put into the wheel, 100%. The throttle, yeah, the same, because fucking flat out hurts. The brakes, I actually think the braking on this is a shitload better. Like, the braking on this is like the G923 on Gran Turismo before they nerfed it. Before they updated it to make you have to brake harder. The braking on this is more like a real car, in my opinion. Like, that you kind of lean on the brakes, especially like the trail braking's a lot easier to do in this. You have one set of tyres, not just hard, soft, mediums.
This game requires more talent and only the real racers are on X.
Yeah, regardless, dude, I'm not bagging out each game. I do think this is the harder game, absolutely. But the level of Gran Turismo that I will match at tonight will be bloody hard. And I'll be in a Genesis. But no, Ando, if you're trying to say like I'm doing myself over, I don't think I am at all. I think I've had more practice at Catalunya between 2 different classes, and tonight I'll probably only get to do it in the Genesis. But I've had more full practice races over the last 5 days than I think any one of our friends has. I had at least 8 to 9 full races between 2 different cars. So I got over it. I know what I have to do. I know exactly what I have to do. And I know exactly where I'm going to be with my qualifying time.
I have Axe on PC, but find it hard to play both it and GT Sport. Might have to get Axe on PS4.
Oh, look, dude, honestly, if you have it on PC, it's not, don't get it. It'll tarnish anything you ever liked about the game if you get it on PS4, because the frame rate, the biggest issue is the frame rate issue. It runs at a whopping 30 FPS and does not go higher than it, and very regularly goes below it. But the AI is just, like, if you played the... I'll be there. Are you
hearing rumors about no stoppers?
I am, but I watched, I had a nice relaxing muscle soaked bath just before, and was watching Mr. MCA's video again.
I don't even have PS4 Pro.
I highly recommend having a Pro, bro. Get a Pro, Ando. Gran Turismo on a Pro, it jumps up a whole level. Gran Turismo on a PS5 is a whole new level. But I've got a Gran Turismo Sport special edition PS Pro. My missus has that one, and then I got another Pro after that. But it's worth.
For PS5.
Yeah, same, bro. But I mean, it's $400. You can get a Pro for $400, maybe even cheaper if you bought it second hand. And the PS5, honestly, unless you're fucking ready to scalp a person.
In jumping on shortly. Good luck tonight, Jester.
Yeah, PC quality, no doubt. It's definitely better, bro. But it's still, like, I still have had a lot of fun playing this game. The realism is incredible. Like, I only have the G923, and when I had the G29 and went to the 923 on Gran Turismo, it felt like a whole new world. Like, I'd learned how to drive. I had a brand new wheel that was an improved, upgraded, way better, like, engine running the thing compared to the other one. When I got onto this, like, even just, like, I'll show you as a kid. I can't do it. I should still be able to. When I start, as an example, right, I'll just start the car. Right? Now, I'm sitting on the spot. When I'm in the pits, and the car's, like, in idle, the wheel sits here, like, if I don't hold the fucking wheel, it's like, and then you've got to grab it, like, oh shit, and then you kind of take off, and it's just like, oh my god, the resistance is so fucking real. Like, you'll see I'm a lot more cautious on this game, because it's like, I still don't know its limits, and the cars, like, curbs feel very real in this game. There's certain curbs, you hit them, man, and the wheel just fucking explodes in your hands. It's like, oh, that hurt, you know, like, that hurt the car and it hurt me. It just, like, I was getting good at Gran Turismo and thought, you know, like, oh, it feels great, you know, especially once you pumped up the resistance and shit. But I don't know, this is a game that makes me feel like I'm driving a fucking race car.
The noises of the marbles being flipped up into the wheel arches is cool.
The noise itself is incredible, Wando. Like, you go watch I posted a 2.5 minute video. I got an achievement, Spa. Yeah, there was a trophy called Speed Demon for doing Spa in under 2:25. And one of my mates who's played a bit of it told me his best time was 2:25.9. And it took me about 5, 6, 7 laps, but I ended up getting a 2:23.7, and I posted a video of it, and I did it exactly like I'm doing the Gran Turismo videos, with the main focus being the replay mode, and then the smaller focus being what I see, and just the sound, like the replay mode in its own way, like, it looks incredible, the tracks look incredible, but the sound of it, my god, this Audi and the sound of the track, like someone else said, you know, the peripheral sounds in it, they're just incredible. And I do have it on this, like, super dynamic sound mode that's, like, suited for your headphones. So, like, to me, like, I'm yelling, you know, because it's like I'm in the car and I can hear the stones flicking up at me. And also the pedals itself, like when you go to lock it, the pedals have this, I don't know, they like kind of shudder. It's terrifying. You think you've broken them, but it's just something that the G29 doesn't have that this does. I think it's still a tight game. It's got a lot of bugs. It's got a lot of bugs, and they don't seem to be fucking. They don't seem to be patching it much. But I like it. It's really good. Like me, Muzza,
Will
Adam.
PS4 Pro make me quicker at T-Sport?
Yes, 1,000%. Yes, your frame rate's better. That's the biggest thing. The old PlayStation doesn't have the frame rate that the Pro does. I think the Pro can run up to 60, 120, something like that. Yeah, 1,000%. I mean, the G923 made me faster on Gran Turismo. Albeit I had a G29 that was playing up at the time, especially in the pedals. But yeah, it's exceptional in my opinion. Frame rate's really cool. But yeah, the replay, like it's, I don't know, like that. I was joking that I feel like with this game, the reason it looks so shit is because they put all that processing power that would have been that Gran Turismo's putting into the graphics, they put into the AI. If you go watch some of my feeds, man, like some of the moves.
Pretty sure, but does it make you quick?
Well, it just improves your frame rate, bro. So if your frame rate's running smoother, you know what I mean, your reactions are going to be more fluid. Especially if you like playing first person or cockpit view. Just listen to it, the downshifts. That's another thing. In this game, the downshifting itself is real. You can't just hammer the gears down. You can't just drop 3 gears at one time. Like, the car literally won't allow you. Like, at first when I started playing it, like I was doing that, and I'm like, why is the car not downshifting? It was because I wasn't, dropping the speed to go with it in the adequate gears. You got to kind of learn the car's gears and know what the proper speeds are in it. But yeah, this is, like, I'm putting around this course here, and it just sounds so bloody good.
When does FIA kick off?
Um, 8 PM, mate. Are you just doing a lobby at the moment, or is anyone in one? Because I'm just fucking about on this, really, man. Like, I just didn't want to burn out. That was the main reason. Regardless of, I genuinely felt I had the practice, but I didn't want to burn out. Run too many laps on it. Overdo myself. Yeah, hour and a half, so I could put up a lobby, we could get a full race in, get some time to chill. down with your bag or something in your bag.
I am in Shanghai.
Oh, that's right, you're not racing. Wait, but I seen you on, didn't I? Weren't you on? No, you're not. Fuck, that's right. You're in China. Fucking hell, mate. Well, it's in an hour and a half. And I didn't know whether I was going to stream it or not. What? You've lost the thing again. Oh, okay.
I just hate it because it's such a... I hate
Yeah, it is tiny. I could barely even notice at first, so I was like, what, it's crooked? Isn't it always crooked?
Yeah, it's always crooked, that is true.
Yeah, I've taken a liking to, having the option of if you're not streaming it and have a really bad result, or you do the next one and you just save the replay, whatever. But I've just, like I said, I'm enjoying the edit lately. Over streaming, over live streaming. Live streaming seems to make you a target. But wait, didn't he kidnap her last time?
Which
Just gonna walk into something.
she fell. But she fully tries to kiss him on there and then they...
Why are you doing this to me? What's the time over there, mate? Fucking Beijing, China. What are they? They a little bit before Japan? Yeah, or no. To be just a bit further. China in like, or Shanghai compared to like Japan's timeline, because I know the difference between ours and. But I'm pretty sure, like, you know geography, yeah, where the places are in the world.
No.
Because like Australia, Japan, and then China's the whole mainland next to Japan. Yeah, I know, it's a massive country. Well, what's the time over there, mate? That's what we're trying to figure out.
4:30 p.m. 2 hours behind.
Oh, behind. Oh, yes, I guess yes. Because yeah. So where is Shanghai then? Is that like Central Asia, or I thought it was? I don't know. China's fucking huge, man. It's so big. We're here 6 p.m, mate. All right. Well, give me 2 minutes, and I'll relaunch with a lobby.